need is my microphone. And we need a microphone. And here we go. We are live. Live from Riverside. It's Chris and Lee talking about mortgages again. Here we go. Mortgages today. Let's see. What? Dude, don't do that. It's all weird.
Yeah, scoot it.
Dude, it's all weird.
Scoot it.
Dude.
Scoot, man. Scoot. Give me some room. These people want to hear about mortgage stuff. They don't want to hear about all that other thing.
Dude, we're in the sixes now. We're at 6.125 right now. Do you know that?
Yep, that's what I hear.
6.125 on the New American Funding website. If you went to the website this morning, 6.125 again. Once we hit 5.
Let's go!
Let's go, she says. Bianca Vasquez, let's go. So you got 6.125 on the New American Funding website right now. So for those of you who are just joining, this is a buyer's market. Even though it doesn't seem like it's a buyer's market, it's absolutely a buyer's market. Here's why. If you have a $500,000 house right now, $500,000 house, and it's been days on the market, call it 60 days on the market, and that seller hasn't gotten even one offer, not even one, and you walk up and you say, hey, you know what? I think I want to buy that $500,000 house. Because you're the only person walking in and putting an offer, you're able to do this. You're able to say, hey, I want a discount.
Discount.
And you know what they say? You know what they say?
What?
All right, I will pay closing costs.
They say
That's
that?
a discount, yeah. That's it. If the realtor asks it right, they're like, hey, we'll give you your $500,000, but we want you to cover all closing costs. And sometimes they'll say, you know what? We want you to cover closing costs, but we're not going to quite give you $500. We're going to give you $490. That's a big discount. And if that happens, then you got a gigantic discount on a house. Now, here's why. There's a lot of people that can't get qualified. They just can't get qualified because of the high interest rates. Now, that's starting to shift. Our mortgage applications have gone through the roof, man. We got a ton of them coming in the last probably week and a half. And the reason for that is because we were at 8%, but we're down. If you go to the New American Funding website right now, you get an FHA for 6.125. That's New American Funding's public number. That's not your quote. It's the public number. But that means a big difference in buying power. Huge difference.
I want to know why Almoneco Gomez, which says, he said, real estate market coming to a crash bad soon. I want to know why. So we'll give you the reasons why not, but I want to know why you believe that.
If you think there's a crash, I really like to debate people.
Real reason.
Yeah, real reason other than, hey, things are shitty and
I heard it on the news.
Going to fall apart. And one of my uncles who used to work for the CIA 70 years ago just told me. That's
Not him, his cousin's friend's baby mama's uncle.
That's right. And he heard it and is supposed to tell nobody.
But I'm not making fun of you, Almoneco.
No,
I want to know what you really know that we may not.
Yeah, because I listen to a lot of people. I don't believe anybody. I listen to all kinds of real powerful people like Barry Habib, Logan Mashami. I listen to Ben Shapiro, Barbara Corcoran. Sometimes I listen to him. But after I listen to all these people, I factor through and I go, this is why, and I make a case. And not bullshit. So let's see what we got. We're going to give them a few minutes.
Eclipse Gum.
Dude, yeah, how much do we get there?
Why aren't they paying us yet?
So let's see. Where are we? Real estate market. I want to see what
CKV W11.
Okay.
How do I go about buying a new primary home but currently have a primary home? What's a new primary?
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I got too many primaries. That's like having I got a primary girl, and then I want another primary girl, but I don't want the first primary girl to know about the second primary girl.
That could be trouble.
Dude, that's problems.
Or like Trump, he has a primary here, a primary in Florida,
that's crazy, yo. It's okay, so if you're trying to buy a primary, it depends on the type of loan you have. If you have an FHA loan, the rules on the FHA loan is you have to live there for 1 year in order to satisfy the FHA requirements. If you did that, you can move out. We can get you a conventional or a VA or a USDA. If you want to go FHA again, more difficult. Probably a little bit of problems. What do you think?
Is he going to keep that first primary?
Yeah, that's a question. Well, he says,
No.
Currently have a primary mortgage.
But he wants to go about buying a new one.
Yeah, that could be.
He didn't say selling, and he didn't say renting.
All right. Okay. So let's see what he says.
We need more data, dude.
Yeah, we're here for you,
Yes
man.
for renting.
Yes for
Okay,
rent.
there it is.
If you're gonna rent that bad boy, then you probably are gonna have no problems at all. If you have an FHA loan and you want to get another FHA loan, probably no, but small chance of yes. Probably no, tiny little chance of yes.
But it's very easy. We do this all
Yeah.
the time. I mean, what we're going to do is we're going to offset your mortgage on your current primary. So you're going to rent it for however much, or it doesn't matter how much you rent it for. All you're going to get is that mortgage payment covered, and then you're going to move forward on the new home as if you don't have a home. You just have to have that down payment and the closing costs, man. And like Lee said, we're in an environment where you can ask for the closing costs, the discount, but you are going to need your down payment. So a minimum of 3.5% if you can go FHA, 5% if you're going to go conventional.
It's Turkey Day coming up in a couple of days. Woo woo!
You like turkey?
Turkey everywhere. Turkey, I don't know, man.
Not your favorite?
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
mine
It's
either.
not my favorite. Hey, we get put in jail sometimes. We got put in jail not that long ago. We're bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? They put us in jail, and we aren't able to go live on some of the platforms. We won't mention who they are, but they stopped us from going live. So same call sign. That's a call sign. That's an old school way of saying it. Same @ symbol on all platforms. And wait, over.
Sorry.
Yep. What is that, dude? Is that like secret shit?
Rob Goulier.
Yeah.
Isn't that a famous person?
I don't know. It sounds cool. There's still a housing shortage nationwide, so I don't think prices are coming down. Rob, you are probably right. We have somebody in here who believes there's going to be a crash. You guys do home loans, home
Telling
equity
us or
loans.
is he asking us?
I don't know. You
Juan's
guys do.
being a little bossy right now.
You're being a little
You do
Juan.
HELOCs.
Yeah, you do HELOCs. You go clean up
kidding.
the clean
Just
up the
kidding.
bathroom. You get me some coffee.
In
You-
Joyzy.
Yes, in Joyzy. What's up?
All day.
Yeah, all day, every day, all day, except New York. If you go to New York, you're toast, dude. We can't help you in New York.
Dude, Juan's in Jersey, man. He ain't in the new.
So there's a gigantic housing shortage still. And then what's worse, in the mortgage business, we track age groups. So when people hit 33 years old, that's when the average home buyer kicks in, 33. Let's just say there's 100,000 a month. That's not the number, but let's just say it's 100,000 a month. For the last 18 months, these people they can't afford a home. Because they can't afford a home, they just they still live with mom. They live with mom, their cousin, whatever they were doing, they're still doing it. And that's called pent-up demand. As soon as the rates hit anything with a 5 in them, 5.99, 5.875, that pent-up demand is going to come through like a flood, crashing through the dam. And all these buyers are going to hit the market. We know because as soon as it hit 6.125, our applications just started pouring in like crazy. So this is happening with that much demand. The builders can't keep up. Right now, it's kind of a builder's market. The builders they get to set their own terms, say whatever they want to, because there's a lack of inventory. The lack of inventory is because people aren't putting their house on the market because they know they can't get the money. But as soon as the buyers come in and the market starts going up, that is going to make huge demand. Then supply will follow, but for the meantime, it's going to make prices go up pretty darn fast. So if you're thinking about buying, even though it doesn't seem like it, this is a buyer's market.
Boom. And everybody out there, I need to know where you're located. Give me your city, give me your state.
Where are you at?
And tell me how you're going to cook that turkey on Thursday. Are you going to fry it? Are you going to bake it? Are you going to smoke it? Let us know. But
Dude,
city and state
smoke
is
it?
Snoop Dogg.
They're like, smoke me some turkey.
Snoop Dogg.
Dude, I will smoke
Hey,
me
what
some
you
turkey
smoking?
today.
Turkey?
I was. Won't we get more viewers if we keep doing that? Ooh, went up.
Detroit, baby.
Detroit in the house. What's up?
All right, what's the highest debt to income ratio requirement for a HELOC? Juan wants to know. Okay.
Wah, wah. You said wah, 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 wah. That's not a good way to talk
that's
about Juan, man. That's one of our viewers, yo.
Nobody remembers
Gotta respect the
1963.
viewer.
No one.
You gotta respect the viewer.
Everyone here
All right.
is a millennial, probably.
I don't know. Are y'all millennials?
I think they're millennials.
Yeah,
Majority of
dude.
them.
Okay, all right, cool.
So requirement for debt to income ratio.
What are you?
So HELOC, I'm the last year millennial.
You're a millennial?
The last.
No
I'm
shit.
the first year. The
I'm
first
Gen.
year
I'm
millennial.
Gen X. I think I'm Gen Xer, dude.
Yeah.
I'm Gen X. You're
You're a boomer,
millennial,
stop
dude.
lying.
I get the boomer. No, I ain't the boomer. All right. Anyway, back to we're talking about Juan.
So,
See,
highest-
Juan laughed because he knew I came
Juan?
to his defense. It's like
Gen X. See, Gen X,
Brian,
Rick.
Gen X.
Okay, so the debt to income ratio, it's a little bit different on a HELOC. It doesn't work the same when you get the way you get a traditional loan. So here's how it really operates off of.
Gen
How
X
much
is the
equity-
best.
how much equity, how much loan to value. So those are going to be the two key factors.
I'm coming up
when
with
getting
call
a HELOC.
signs, man. I'm like, Gen X in the house,
This
dude.
guy.
Gen X, boom.
How was World War One, man? World War One's tough. I
Gen
understand.
X.
This is
All
what
right.
it did to you.
Dude. All
So
right, cool.
That's it. So debt to income ratio.
That's it.
And credit. No, not debt to income ratio.
That
Loan to
coffee's on.
value and credit.
Dude, somebody says, that coffee is strong. Homie's on fire. Yeah. Gen X. Yeah, I got that. Dude, I need to get some coffee in me. All right.
It's not cool to brag that you were born in 1900, dude. 2000s
Okay,
is
now
where it's at.
get this. Okay, we'll get back to loans in a second. By the way, rates are at 6.125 on the new
get
market
this.
fund.
Stay on track. You said get this.
All right,
we're going
get
to talk
this.
about that. Rates are here.
Rates are at 6.125. The Army, I saw this. The Army has a recruiting ad right now that says that come and join the Army. No COVID shot required. I don't know if we can say that. No blah blah shot required. No blah blah shot required. They mandated it for a while and people got kicked out, dishonorable discharge, because they chose not to. And now they're coming back and saying, hey, you don't have to come back. And in fact, if we kicked you out, just our bad, come back. They're doing that right now because they're facing an unbelievable shortage of men and women that are willing to stand up for our country. It's unbelievable.
These are the moves that our leaders are making that are effing things up.
Oh, I agree.
So when you look at history, when you talk about Rome,
Dude, yeah.
how big Rome was, how strong Rome was, and it fell.
Yeah.
And then you look at us, how big we are, how strong we are, and the generation had this idea that it could never happen.
Yeah.
But little tiny moves like this, when they say, you have to be vaxxed in order to be
Yeah.
in the military. And then they're like, fine, then I just won't join the military. And now we have a problem.
Well, I'm watching, Megyn Kelly, who she is, Megyn Kelly. She was on Fox for a while, then she moved to CNN, and she's like, you can say she's right side, then you can say
call
she's
her a
left
Fox?
side. She's kind of Fox, dude. I'm not
Man,
gonna lie. Yeah. Hey,
easy.
easy, back off. Anyway, Megyn Kelly comes out and says, hey, listen, there's a lot of these people who hate America and live in America. It's real simple. Leave, bye, go. We don't care. Leave. And I was like, yeah, that's what we need.
But they won't.
I know.
They won't.
I know. It's crazy, yo.
Well, that military thing
Straight
that you're talking
crazy.
about is
Yeah.
almost the same exact challenge that China's facing with their population right now.
What's that? What does that mean?
There's not enough. They have a problem in the long run. There's a problem 10, 20, 30 years out because the population is shrinking. Same thing with our military.
Well, here's the thing. Our system is a giant scam. I mean, it's always been a giant Ponzi scam. It's kind of a scam, but it's kind of not because we're all involved. Here's how it works. So we get 10 people in America, just 10 people, but right behind it is 15 people. So the 15 people make enough money to support the 10 people. That's simple. Well, right behind that is 20 people. Well, then the 20 people, and I'm talking about Social Security and entitlement. So the 20 people can support the 15. Then you get 25, 30, 30. But what happens when that population doesn't increase and now there's less? That's where we're at right now. We cannot afford the entitlements that are happening in America right now. It's
boomers
crazy.
are
I'm not a
draining
boomer, dude.
us,
I'm an
man.
Xer, yo.
The
Freaking
boomers are
Xer.
draining
Dude, I
us.
drank from the water hose. You don't even know.
Oh, you met Moses?
Dude,
Is
I've
that what you
seen this
said?
stuff in Stretch Armstrong. I've torn Stretch Armstrong. You don't even know who Stretch Armstrong
Nobody
is.
knows what you're talking about.
Somebody does. Watch this. Somebody
Get
does.
two rocks and start
Oh,
hitting
dude.
them together. They're gonna be like,
It's
yeah, those are the toys.
Those are the toys. Rocks? You're gonna go to rocks?
Flowers?
You're gonna go to rocks, dude? That's crazy, man. Anyway, interest rates are
Goddamn
6.125. Goddamn boomers. Anyway,
It's hot in here.
yeah, dude, you're getting nervous. That's what. Hey, come back. Did I hurt your feelings? He's crying. Chris went away to cry for a little bit. He comes.
I'm a millennial, I cry.
He cries. He's a millennial. So sometimes Chris cries. We've covered that. 6.125 on the New American Funding website right now. I have to say it that way because I'm a licensed loan officer and I can't even appear like I'm giving you a personal quote. But I will give you a personal quote once I pull your credit, calculate your income, check out your assets, and figure out which loan program. I'll give you a personal quote. Just call us. By the way, the applications are coming in like crazy right now. There's a lot of them. A lot of them. So what's the minimum credit score? Cool.
He's talking about HELOCs, back to HELOCs. So some will go down to 620, most wanted 660 or better.
620.
There's a lot of them out there, guys.
Yeah.
This is non-traditional financing,
Yeah.
by the way. So there's hundreds of companies out there, hundreds of them. We actually have our very own in-house, and we broker out too. So we get to the best of the best.
Yeah. And by the way, if you're asking across the board, what's the interest rates? 580 FHA. I can actually go down to 500, but you need a big down payment. Or 620 conventional, which is Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And then USDA, what's credit score?
580.
580. USDA,
Yep.
580. So we're good for that. What's up, MMR squad? MRR squad, what's up, MRR? Great to see you.
Where you at, MRR?
What's up?
What's your city and state?
What's the city and state? We need to know that. So, hey, great news. Interest rates are 6.125 on the New American website, which means people that couldn't buy like 2 weeks ago, they are now qualified. And once we hit anything with the 5 in front of it, 5.99, 5.875, 5 point anything like that, we're going to kill it. I mean, there's going to be a lot of buyers that step in to buy houses. So right now, whether it feels like it or not, this is a buyer's market. Buyer's market. As the interest rates come down, a whole bunch of people start coming in, and then we're going to have what's called a seller's market, because a house hits the market. I know what that is. A house hits the market, and then all of a sudden, 20 offers. 20 offers, supply and demand. This thing goes through the roof. It's just skyrockets. So this is going to happen.
MRR is out of Hamilton, New Jersey.
Hamilton, New Jersey. Much respect. I'm pretty sure I know who MRR is. I'm pretty sure. Much respect. Talked with MRR many times on texting anyway, on live. She does a live, and I think it's her. Anyway, if it's not, hi.
Rick is from Corsicana, Texas.
Corsicana, dude. Corsicana.
right.
It's like Texarkana. It's like Corsicana.
Hoy
Corsicana
Sign
talk,
is
Texas.
in
I love
New
Texas.
York,
My
Long Island.
primary residence is in Texas. My secondary residence is in California. Talk about the opposites of the world. You can't get more opposite than that. When I go to Texas, oh my God, the mind's so different. When I come to California, so different.
You've never been in the Middle East. This guy. Dennis, if you go from W-2 to 1099, how many years tax returns you have to wait more income would be? Tear that apart for me.
Okay, if you go from W-2 to 1099, how many tax returns do you have to wait more income be?
Got it. Okay, 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. So if you go from W-2 to 1099, you need a whole new 2 years. If you go from 1099 to W-2, immediately. So because you're going self-employed, you haven't been tested. That's what they're doing. It's a 2-year test. If you could do something for 2 years, you could do it for 3, you could do it for 4.
Her. Colleen, much respect. MRR squad, much respect.
So that's how that works. If you're W-2, you're going on someone else's system, so you're no longer dependent. You can do it immediately.
Rick Bain in from
Search
Cali,
warrant.
actually. Search warrant. Dude, did you say search warrant? Somebody coming in with a
That's
search
what
warrant?
MMR said.
I'm
Okay,
out.
I
Search
know.
warrant.
Search warrant.
Love her. I know she is. She's amazing. I've actually asked her a lot of questions on the side hustle.
Why do you guys have secrets going on?
Dude,
What's going on here?
I'm seeing other TikTokers. I'm going to put it out here. I'm seeing other TikTokers. I just need you to live with it. Okay? It's just
So
how
when
it
I
works.
get back from
Dude,
Thanksgiving break,
I've
this guy
been
will not
seeing
be
other
here because-
TikTokers. I'm seeing other TikTokers. I'm not gonna lie.
From Cali, Rick Bain.
Dude,
All right.
Rick,
What
what's
part of Cali?
up? Let's see what we got. Not a side hustle. No, MRR, not a side hustle. Search warrant. You do the math on that. So if she's serving a search warrant and it's not a side hustle and she's from New Jersey,
Dude, whatever
that all
guys you're
turns
talking
into
to on the
badass.
side
That's a
is-
woman,
is up
dude.
to you.
She's badass.
That's up to
And she
you,
got a
man.
side hustle
You don't
going. She
have to-
kicks
you don't
ass
have
and
to
takes
justify
names.
to me, man. What
Kicks
you do
ass
on
and
your
takes
off time
names.
Is all you.
all about it, dude.
Rosa Moreno. What if you have a full time and do Uber Eats because they are 1099? Side hustler.
Yeah,
Love you,
side
Rosa.
hustle. We love the side hustle. You do need 2 years. It doesn't mean you have to be earning money for the full 2 years. If you just reported that you were in business for one of the years, and then you started earning the second year. A lot of people with side hustles, that's how it works. The first year, you don't do so great. Second year, you start killing it. But if we can show that you've been doing it for 2 years, we can use it. In fact, we're actually pushing side hustle at the top of our account here. We're teaching people how to do digital marketing, digital and online marketing. So we teach people how to do it. We're actually learning and we're going through the process ourselves. So it's pretty awesome. So yes, you need 2 years.
Rick Bain said good starter homes here in Texas are 80 to 120 G's.
Dude,
What
Rick,
part of Texas is that?
Dude, Texas. I love Texas, man. I'm not gonna lie.
That's probably gonna be like
love
South Texas,
I
East
love
Texas.
Well, it depends on what part, but I love Texas. I love Texas.
I don't know, man. Some of that
Yeah.
humidity's.
In Austin, we're starting at 270.
Right,
Bianca. We
Bianca?
know Bianca.
Do this. 270, I'm down with
Yeah,
that.
ready for working with
Corsicana.
Bianca.
Oh, that's right.
Corsicano, yeah.
That's right. You already said that.
Well, in California, the mean average price, or not, those are different things. The mean price, the most recurring price is 800,000. 800,000. You can find them for 450 sometimes. We always get people who are like, hey, I want to live in Orange County and I'd like to buy a house for $350,000. We're like, yeah, I'd like to live in Fantasyland too, but I can't.
Well, here's the thing. Those properties are available. They're just not in the neighborhood you want to live in.
Right.
They just don't have the amount of bedrooms you want. They don't have
Yeah.
the pool. They don't have the solar. They don't have everything you want. But they are available.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you that if you're trying to get into a home, just get into a home.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because if you can squeeze in now, we can make things work in the future.
Well,
if
we're
you
actually
can't
working-
get in now, you probably won't be able to get in at all.
We're working a condo in a decent area. It's San Bernardino, right?
Yeah.
San Bernardino.
It's nice.
We're working
It's nice.
a condo. San Bernardino, what's purchase price?
$240, I think.
240. When I saw 240, I was like, no, this can't be right. It's a tiny one bedroom, one bath
not in a
condo.
bad neighborhood.
It's not. I'm just blown away by it. Now the HOA's high. Everything is not ideal, but 240. And I even when I was talking to the client, I was like, you got an amazing purchase price at 240 in California, and it has to jump through extra hoops and some certain things, but it's pretty. It's a good thing for them. It's a good thing. So they happen occasionally. It's not your 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a beautiful view. It's not that, but it is something. It is something. Yeah, it is something.
And that person's going to build equity in this next 2 years.
Oh,
That person-
absolutely.
That 240 condo is going to be worth $500,000 in no time.
Oh, no doubt.
So, Juan, can I apply for a HELOC by myself if my girlfriend is on the deed? Well, the answer to you, Juan, is yes, you can. It'll just be your debt. And can I reduce my debt to income if my girlfriend pays half for the mortgage? No, that is all your debt.
Dude, can I reduce my debt to income if my girlfriend pays half the mortgage? So if you get like 2 girlfriends and they both
I have 4 girlfriends, so can I just
and they all pay
not
half,
pay any of it?
and they all pay half, so I actually make money on this deal.
That's called a landlord.
Dude, that's called game. That's called running game.
All right.
When I grew up, that's called running game. Do you know who Too Short is? I don't think you know who Too Short is.
No, I'm 6'1".
Dude, Too Short. Shorty the pimp, yo. Anyway,
Waco and Dallas.
Waco and Dallas.
Actually, there's a lot of good stuff going just outside of Dallas. Very reasonably priced. Very beautiful neighborhoods on like 2-acre lots.
That's a beautiful area, dude.
Very.
That's a freaking beautiful. But the heat is something,
go.
man.
There you go.
I'm not gonna lie. If you don't know Texas heat, you don't know heat. You know, where are we, dude? We're losing. There's so many questions coming. Hey, great news, guys! The interest rates are down. New American
What?
Funding website
Hold
says
on. Purple Fader said
6.125.
there's no beer in heaven.
I don't know if I want to talk to Purple Fader anymore.
I think I need to hear
I don't.
more.
Yeah, I want to know how you know
think he's
first
missing
off.
some pieces.
And I think you're missing the big pieces here. You know, in heaven there's no beer. That's like satanic talk. I think.
so.
Yeah, I don't know if dude, that's kind of
Shika?
rough.
Can you move from Houston and California and buy a home under the same income?
Yes, well you can. As a matter of
Can you move
fact,
from
we
Houston
got
to
one right now that's buying in Northern California. Got an amazing job. Husband has an amazing job. They own a house in I think it's Dallas, and they're buying another house in Northern California. Same job, same income. Husband staying there for a little while and coming back, and then they're buying in Northern California. So that is a doable scenario.
Well,
you gotta have good income though.
But
You gotta
here's
have
the
income.
challenge. Here's
Yeah.
the challenge.
What's
Okay,
up?
so let's just say that you work at a
KK, what's up, KK?
Okay. Let's say you work at a Burger King in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use that same job in California, so you have to secure that job in California first. So same income,
Right.
but you got to secure the job. Does that make sense?
Well, Burger King, you lost me at Burger King because I was thinking, hey, you know, in California, we used to love In-N-Out Burger because it's the only place you can get it. But you know what they have in Texas now?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
They're going across the nation.
They're not the same, though.
not?
It doesn't taste the same.
No?
No, I went to
Really?
the In-N-Out in Texas. It doesn't have that thing that California... I can't explain
doesn't taste the same?
I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. They've got a badass system, man. Those guys know what they're talking about.
doesn't taste the same?
It
It's
doesn't.
called
It's
In-N-Out?
a little bit, yeah. It's actually In-N-Out. It's In-N-Out, the franchise.
They have a place in Mexico
Mm-hmm.
that has everything just like In-N-Out, but it's not called In-N-Out. They just stole everything.
No shit?
It's just like In-N-Out. Dude, this is on D&D. What the hell?
I don't know. Is it on D&D? I don't know. You keep getting calls, and I don't know what's happening here. So, Too Short. Bianca Vasquez knows who Too Short is. Dude,
Shorty
Too
the
Short
pimp.
was Shorty the pimp in the house. I'm in the trunk.
Listen to all the bad stuff.
I'm a thug, man. I don't know if you
friend-
know this, but I've been in jail recently.
My friend got 20
Okay.
acres super cheap. Yeah.
20 acres, super cheap. 20 acres. What is super cheap for 20 acres? I'd really like to know
Yeah.
in Texas. Because I want to buy 20 acres in Texas. I honestly do.
Are the interest rates the same everywhere? Asks Liz.
Liz is a good question. That's a very good question. They're generically the same. They can move up and down a little bit depending on the lender you choose. That's actually the big deal.
An area.
And area. So if you choose a broker, the broker makes their money by tacking points on, and the interest rate goes up. Direct lender, they have to set their rates. We're direct lender. They have to set the rates, and then they're stuck. You get to change them occasionally, but not very often. So this is largely across the board, the rates, but they will depend on your profile and your lender. So we give you a great rate. Great rate. We compete against people all the time, especially in this market. Dude, we get somebody right close to escrow 1 week away, and they're like, hey, I got another lender. He can do it a little cheaper. And then immediately we're like, shit, send me the locked LE. That's the big question. After the locked LE, we're like, okay, cool. You got me a locked LE. Let me go to work and see if I can do anything. And at that point, we go to the bank. We say, hey, can you lose some money on this in order to keep a client? We'll think about the refis. There's a game that goes on, but we make sure that our clients get the best out there. Orlando, Florida. What's up, Orlando, Florida? Love Orlando.
So we do loans in Orlando, Florida, Liz. So you
Yes,
got to
we
make sure
do.
to call
Yeah.
us. We do all states except,
New York,
and that's it. We do all states except,
New York.
and that's it. So
Dude, we just got informed.
everyone knows those.
We got
two
informed.
states.
We got
Last
informed.
night.
Yeah, last
Last
night.
night.
We got
We can
informed
now
last
do
night.
Hawaii.
We can do Hawaii. Do Hawaii.
Thank you for that, Sean. Sean, if you're out
thank
there,
you, Sean. If you're out there, appreciate you.
You guys don't know this, but we
Yeah.
have TikTok.
Instagram, YouTube, that's Facebook, and Facebook,
YouTube.
and YouTube. Yeah, we got
All at the
4
same time.
platforms going on right now.
Multicast.
Literally going like crazy. On the front page, New American Funding, 6.125 FHA,
Ooh,
6.625.
325,000, 20 acres.
Dude, that's great. 20 acres.
With a
Rick,
1,200 square foot home.
Rick, you killed it, man. That's badass. I'm jealous. I'm super jealous. I think everybody in America would like to have your deal right there.
Chai Killa. So if I wanted something in Houston, you guys can do, even though you guys aren't here? The answer is yes. All states, all areas except
New York, and that's
Just
it.
New York.
Just New York.
No more
Hey,
ands.
Chai Kid, just FYI, my primary residence is in Texas. I am a Texas resident. I have a Texas driver's license. My secondary house is in California. I spend half my time there, half my time here. I know a lot about Texas. Love Texas. Next.
Never mind. You guys just answered.
Okay, what?
We'll keep answering,
All right,
Chai
cool.
Killa. We're here for you.
We're here for you.
We're
We're here for you.
All right, so here's something I want to share with you guys, okay?
Share it.
So times are tough. We're in a bit of a challenge with finances because turkey's more expensive, gas is more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the inflation's kicking everybody's butt. And not to mention that, you know, the unemployment numbers are up. People are losing jobs left and right. But the
Yeah, they are.
statistic I didn't know was the autos. I did not know this statistic. This is the biggest wave hitting right now, and these are repossessions. People that have went out and got, you know, $1,000 leases, $2,000 leases, driving nice Mercedes Benz, big trucks. They're all getting, not all of them, but a huge portion of them are getting repossessed right now.
Dude, I think 1 in 5.
In Alabama.
1 in 5.
In Alabama.
1 in 5 cars is in repossession state.
So if you have Thanksgiving dinner,
That
and
means you
there's-
drive down the street,
and
count 5 cars, one of those is going to be
Oh,
repossessed.
no. Go to Thanksgiving dinner and you
Okay.
have 10 guests show up.
Yeah.
2 of those are gone.
Two of them are going to lose their car. Probably
Thanksgiving.
at Thanksgiving. They're going to need a ride home.
And here's the biggest statistic, is that in D.C., it's 38%.
38%.
38% in D.C.
Dude, those people are straight coming and taking the car.
So the repo business is about to boom. If you guys are in repo, you're about to be homeowners. I kid you not.
Maybe we should buy a truck.
Ooh.
A repo truck. Dude, we'll be bad boys
We're
for
gonna be in
sure.
another business, guys.
Hey, bad boys, bad
I'm sorry
boys.
if we take your car. Hey, I follow this guy on Instagram, and he's a repo guy. And
Okay.
he drives this badass F-250.
Okay.
And in seconds, he just drives down the street, and in seconds, he puts down his lift, backs into the car, lifts it up, and he's gone.
Those guys are
In
like artists.
seconds.
They're like artists, man.
And he's bumping music.
Yeah.
He's cool with that. He records everything. He has cameras inside
Yeah.
and outside.
FHA
So
loan.
badass.
Yes, we do FHA loans. We do FHA loans right now. The rate on the New American Funding website, 6.125 on an FHA, 6.125, 580 FICO with 3.5% down. You can actually go down to a 500 FICO, but you need more money. Anyway, if you've seen those guys, there was actually a bunch of shows who they would take the cars, repo guys. There was a bunch of reality TV hit this little moment for a
that
while.
was cool because I used to watch that. But this guy that I watch on Instagram is better.
Is he?
Oh my God, he's better.
Dude, they're like artists.
It's so fast and gone.
like-
He gets them at grocery stores, car washes.
Yeah.
He busts people everywhere.
Well, pickpocket. I was in France one time, and this pretty girl comes up to me out of nowhere. I'm just standing there looking around. I was at the Eiffel Tower, and she comes up and she bumps me. She goes, "You're very attractive," and I was like, "So thank you." And then my girl goes, "She just tried to pickpocket you, right?" And I was like,
You're all feeling
"No,
good."
yeah." Well, I keep my wallet in my front pocket because I know. And she's like, "When she bumped into you, she tried to pickpocket you." I was like, "No, she thinks I'm attractive." That's hilarious,
She
man.
wants some of this.
I
That's
know.
easy.
Anyway, that's so smooth that happened. It's the same thing that happens in the repo business. They're like, "Hey, did you see that bird up there? Whoa, where's my car? Where's my car, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, where's my car?
I've seen that movie.
Did
in
you?
1981.
Dude, that was when Ashton Kutcher was Ashton Kutcher.
That was like 2000, right?
Yeah. New York. Do we do it in New York? Ah, dude.
The only state we don't do
the only
anymore.
one state we don't do is New York.
Can you believe
That's
we do
it.
Alaska, but we don't do New York?
We do Alaska right now, today, every day.
We do Hawaii now.
Hawaii.
You have to fly there over the
Yeah,
big blue ocean
dude.
to get there. And we don't even do New York.
Yeah, we don't do New York. Sorry.
insane.
We'd like to help you, dude, in New York, but we can't.
Fix
we
your
can't.
politics there, man.
Yeah. Fix
That's
the
all it
politics.
is.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's
Virginia,
crazy.
all day long, Virginia.
We just closed one probably a month and a half, 2 months ago in Virginia.
We did.
Active duty
Military.
Navy. Yeah,
Navy,
active
yeah.
duty Navy. Yeah.
It's badass.
So I need DSCR loans in Indiana and Ohio. You need two of
do
them?
it. Let's do
You
it.
need two DSCR loans? What does DSCR stand for? For those of you massive following that's watching us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, what does DSCR stand for? Go ahead.
Debt service. That's all I got.
Ratio.
What's the C?
Dude, consolidation ratio.
Is it consolidation?
No, it's not. DSCR. That means that
in here
you're going
somewhere.
to be able. I know you're going to be able to rent it for what the mortgage amount is, and there's a ratio to it. So that we do those loans. They're a little complicated. Usually they want 20%, sometimes 25%, but occasionally 15%.
Melissa's gonna be calling.
Occasionally 15%.
We'll look out for your call, Melissa.
Look out. By the way, if we don't answer your call, Melissa, text us TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. Wherever you saw us, text us that. Because we get a lot of spam calls, we get a lot of applications, a ton of them. We're not able to talk to everybody until they get all their documents in. Martha gets them, she puts all the documents together, and then we see them when they're ready to go. Unless you text us on our phones, right here, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook. If you text us any one of those words, we know, oh, someone just saw us on Facebook, and we hit call, and we say, hey, we saw you saw us on Facebook. Yeah, how can we help you? And we'll actually have a conversation. You still land up with Martha. You still land up having to send your documents in. We still get you qualified. You still buy, but then you actually get a quick call from us so we know what's going on.
Shy Killer. What if I have a truck under my name, but it's my sister's vehicle? I just got it for her. Okay, so here's the rules, Shy Killer. If both of you are on the contract, both of you have to be on the contract, then you have to prove that your sister's making the payment by providing bank statements showing that it's coming out of her account. If you can do those two things, it doesn't count for you. We can remove it, okay? Space Case. Just sent you a DM. All right, we're gonna reach back to you.
We're gonna reach out to you.
And then Melissa's gonna say TikTok. Cool. All right, Melissa, say TikTok.
All right, cool. Oh, dude, we got something going on over there.
Oh, we got fireworks.
I know, we got fireworks. What's that, Instagram?
Yeah.
Dude, somebody's throwing us Instagram fireworks. We're
is that?
special. I don't know.
That's new to
It's
me.
weird.
We always getting something on TikTok. I don't even know what all that stuff
TikTok,
is.
we get hats sometimes. We get mustaches. I love the people
What
that
does
give
that
it.
mean?
I don't even know, but it's so awesome. Whenever they do that, it's so awesome.
What if I'm a new truck driver paid by mile? How soon can I apply? That one's tricky. Okay, so by mile, we're going to need a 2-year average, likely.
Mm-hmm.
Likely. Not guaranteed. Here's what I'm going to recommend. Call us, send us your paycheck stubs, let us take a look at it. I'll request a verification of employment to see how that data comes back. There's a small chance we can move forward now. So reach out.
There's also a small chance that we can use some of your school time if you've got some type of certificate or degree as time in service. This happens with nurses a lot. We get a nurse who goes through nursing school, 4 years of nursing school or whatever, and then she immediately gets out and gets a massive job, $90,000 a year. We can use, even first paycheck, I can use the 4 years that she had in nursing school as time in service. So that counts for the 2 years. It happens. Cool. Oh, B, somebody's going crazy. Hey, are you for President Trump's? Trumps?
All of them.
Is there more?
All the Trumps.
There's 16 Trumps. Yeah.
We're not just going to elect one. We're going to
Oh,
elect
dude,
10.
be spamming us. Check that out. You're
So
not even
I
wearing a
wanna- I
hat.
wanna
You're not
know-
even wearing a hat like that, dude. I don't know why that happens. There's some crazy people.
wearing my red hat
What's
all
up,
the time.
Hazel Eyes? Love the word.
I want to
Love
know more
love
about
call
that
sign.
Army recruitment thing. What else
Okay.
is going on with that?
So, what happened when there was a lot of people when the how do you hit us when that hit us? Well, there were people in basic training and special forces training. I actually have somebody I know very close in special forces training, and they said, "Hey, listen, something just came down." Hazel Eyes, what's up? Something just came down, and you guys have to get the vax. Oh, sorry, can't say that. You guys have to get the.
Why can't you?
I don't know, dude. We got put in jail for something, and I don't know what we got put in for. Bad boys, bad boys. So we got. They said you have to, or you are going to lose your career. Now, these are people that I know in special forces training. They got hit with that ultimatum. Listen, I'm about to graduate special forces. I'm going to have that swimmer, trident, whatever they wear for the rest of my life. But not if I don't do this thingy. And they had to make a call, man. Now that's horrible. And then the military across the board said, hey, anybody who's serving right now, if you don't make the call, you're out. Not even honorable discharge, dishonorable or other than honorable conditions. Now, fast forward to today, 2023, 11/21/2023. The Army's going, hey, our bad. You don't need to have the thing in order to join. We'll never make you do it. In fact, if you were going through training or you got discharged for the our bad, come back. We'll take you.
Oh,
Crazy.
they actually kicked people out.
Kicked them out.
Okay.
They got rid of them, man. They like killed their careers.
That's insane.
Sorry I missed it. What are the rates lately?
What are the rates, Lee?
If you go to New American Funding website right now, 30-year fix, 6.125. 6.125.
There it is.
That's FHA. Conventional conforming is 6.625. This morning. We pull them every morning from our company's website. If you went there, that's what the website says. That is not your quote. We're licensed loan officers. We can only give you a quote after we pull your credit. Check your income, check your assets, build a file, find out what kind of loan you're giving. We give you your personal quote. By the way, the personal quote has a matrix. It probably goes from 5.25 all the way up to 8. We can choose any one of those rates. If you want lower than 6.125, can you do it?
Not if it's not on our sheet.
But if it's on our sheet,
Absolutely.
so you can go lower.
Well, it depends how much it costs, too.
Yeah,
'Cause I
there's
get
a
that
cost.
question a lot.
It's not
Like,
free.
I want to buy the lowest
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
rate. Well, once, it's going to cost you like 40 grand. And then two, it's probably not even available because
Mm-hmm.
it's going to cost you too much. It's going to be an illegal loan.
Sam says, are you a broker? Broker. He says broker. He didn't say, are you a broker? He says broker.
We can?
We can broker loans. We are, New American Funding's a direct lender. We do have broker lines. And one of my favorite stories is when somebody comes in from Wells Fargo and says, hey, I have a Wells Fargo loan. I'll pull it up, price it, and I'll go, hey, you know, I can broker to Wells Fargo. But here's the difference. When you walk into the front door, you're a retail customer. So they give you a retail package. When New American Funding walks in, we go, hey, listen, we'd like to sell $100 million worth of your loans this month. Can you give us a good deal? We're wholesale. I can beat a Wells Fargo loan officer with the Wells Fargo product most of the time. So it's fun to do that. We broker it. Yes, we broker. It's a long way to say we do broker, but we're a direct lender.
What's up, Tash Ack from Alabama?
Alabama. We love Alabama. Love Alabama.
I have very, very low income, but I want to house hack. Yes, do it. Absolutely.
You can. House hack real quick. There's a version of it. There's multiple versions, but here's a version. You go find yourself a 4-unit. 4. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. We figure out what the rents are on 3 of the units. 1, 2, 3. And we're able to use that for income. And then we qualify for the rest of the house with your income and those 3 incomes. And now you own a property. You have to live in one of them. You have to for 1 year if we go FHA. Live in it 1 year. And now you own a property. And these 3 people, these 3 renters, help pay for your property.
Yeah. Got to start somewhere, Hazel. I said. Do you lend in Florida?
We love lending in Florida. We love lending in Florida. So, yes, we do. Every state except for New York.
That is it, guys.
New York City. New York, the whole state.
Hopefully that'll be on our list one day.
Yes.
But every state except for New York.
6.125 on the New American Funding website right now. 6.125. That's for an FHA and a VA. Now, bear in mind, that's the company's public rate. That's not your quote. Do we do New Jersey? Hazel Ass says, do we do New Jersey? We love New Jersey. In fact, we're trying to talk everybody who lives in New York to move to New Jersey.
All of them.
Every single one of them.
Everyone.
On Friday.
The whole Wu-Tang clan.
Done. Right? Done. They're gone. They live in New Jersey now. We do all of that. Yep. Cool. We do lend in Florida. We do lend in New Jersey. Here's time for a real quick commercial. Ready?
Yes. Go.
You or me?
You.
Okay. If you need a badass loan, then you need a badass loan officer. Call the badass loan officers at Chris and Lee New American Funding, and they will help you. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Don't step on me, man.
Yay.
Dude, I'm trying to have my moment in the sun
They
here.
will help you said.
Dude, they will
trying
help
to
you.
find a fourplex, like looking for a unicorn.
You're right, Hazel Eyes. That's the hardest part. People call us like almost, no, not almost.
Like, I have
every
an
day,
idea.
yeah, every day, every day, every day.
Here's
Someone
what I'm
comes up
gonna
and they're
do.
like, hey, I got this secret plan that I don't think anybody knows about. What if I buy a 4-unit and I live in one of them and I rent the other 3?
And that pays the whole mortgage.
And that pays the whole mortgage. Do you think we can get away with that? And my answer is, yeah, I hear this every day. Every day. Does it work? Yes. If you can find it, it's amazing. You can make it work. Mm-hmm. But to try and find that exact scenario is like, hey, if I found the winning lottery ticket that somebody just didn't cash in on the floor, I could be a billionaire. Can it work? Probably, yeah. Once in a long while it happens.
It's like the person that went to the first MLM meeting.
Yeah. Do you remember your first MLM meeting?
I actually got my first MLM meeting after I knew what it was.
Okay.
So it was kind of unfair.
Dude, I went to my first MLM meeting.
like,
I came out of there. I came out of there jacked, dude. I was like, wait a minute. All I have to do is recruit 5 people, and then those people recruit 5 people, and then those people recruit 5 people. Shoot, I could do this by Thursday. Dude, my first MLM meeting was amazing.
Hey, you want to go to Vegas this weekend? I'm gonna be rich.
I'll be rich. Yeah, I just joined an MLM. You don't understand.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
if I get a HELOC and the housing cash, what happens? Is that
if I get a HELOC,
crashed?
Okay.
You still owe the money.
Yeah. There's no free lunch in this world. If you borrowed money, you need to pay it back. And if you don't pay it back, that's called a secured loan. They secure it with your house. So they can take your house. I mean, pretty simple.
Take it. You keep making your payments until you pay it off. Mm-hmm. Same thing. I mean, so your house is worth this, and this is how much you owe. You pay the money. Your house is worth this. This is how much you owe. Mm-hmm. You pay the money. That's it. They're not going to take it away from you. If you stop paying Yeah, they'll foreclose. But other than that, just keep paying.
Mm-hmm.
CAJ, what if I've been approved with your company, but would like to be approved for more? Well, want to answer that?
You.
Okay. So, as a loan officer, we have guidelines that we follow, okay? And it's just math. And what we always do is find the max. So, this is the most that you can afford. And then if that makes sense for you, then we move forward. If it doesn't, then we adjust to make to make the payment make sense. But that's your max. Once you have your max, that's it. In order to go higher, you need more money. You need either a cosigner, you need to pay down your debt, or maybe you're going to get a raise coming up soon, so that could help. But aside from that, you need a side hustle.
And CAJ, everybody always wants more. As we've been doing loans a long time.
We had this conversation yesterday about more.
Everybody wants more. You're qualified for 300, they want 320, 360, 380. They want more. So the things that affect your purchase power, your buying power, income, interest rates. So we can either push down the interest rate, which you can do. You can do a little bit, but not a lot. Right now, FHA is at 6.125 on the website. And we can buy it down, so you can, with cash, buy down that rate to, call it 5.875, and then you have more purchase power. Or increase your income. The way you do that is either add mother, brother, sister, cousin, uncle, father, whoever, add them as a non-occupant co-borrower, or even as an occupant co-borrower, or make more money. How do you make more money?
You might need a side hustle. So if you're
Go ahead.
So if you're looking for an opportunity to possibly make some more money, you're looking for an opportunity to not leave your primary job and work a couple hours a day outside of your primary job, this is an opportunity for you guys. So follow these what are they called?
Accounts?
Accounts?
Yeah.
Follow
Yeah.
two
These are on
accounts.
TikTok.
We'll teach you.
These are only on TikTok right now.
Oh, that's
Our,
right.
our main program,
Right.
our main account, the mortgages, what we do for a living, our primary source of income is on across all platforms. But our little side hustle is only on TikTok right now.
What about new construction, Hazel Eyes asked?
New construction.
What was your question?
I don't know, where were we?
She said very low income. So new construction is going to work the same when you're getting qualified
Yeah.
to buy a house. There's
If
not
you-
much different there.
If you can find a 4-unit, then that's great. But they're difficult to find. Very difficult to find.
And then Hazel Eyes said, what's the difference between the borrowers you just mentioned? What's that mean?
The difference between the borrowers we just mentioned. Think about Hazel Eyes. Clear that up for me. I just like saying Hazel Eyes, so it just
Well, only costs you 2 points, Tiger One again said.
Tiger One again says only 2 points. 2 points. 2 points. Yeah, 2 points is a lot. If you're $500,000 house, 2 points is 10 grand. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot. Yeah.
CAJ, thank you. It's just hard to find something for 135K, but understood.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard. And we do want to, as rates come down, your purchase power goes up. So every time the rates come down, your buying power goes up. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
High said, does working overtime at one's job count? Is that considered extra income?
Do that.
So D High, here's what you don't even know. And actually,
You
I
don't
don't think
even
any of
know.
our borrowers know.
You don't know.
Is that we always calculate the income.
You don't even
if
know.
we can. We always add the income if we can. Just know this. Just like everything else, we need a 2-year history of
Mm-hmm.
it. If you've been receiving income or overtime for the last 2 years, or double time, or triple time, we use it all as long as you have the history.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, work more overtime, it will help you. My boyfriend co-signed his mom's house 2 years ago, but doesn't want to refinance. Can he co-sign with me? Want that one or want me to take it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
So my boyfriend co-signed his mom's house 2 years ago, which means he is being relied upon for the qualification of the mortgage. That's what that means. But she doesn't want to refinance. So that means he's going to stay on that loan. Can he co-sign with me? The answer is, if your boyfriend is a baller and makes a lot of money, that's easy. Yes, easy. All day long, yes, he can. But if he's just a working man and he's not a baller, there's some guidelines that we might be able to get the income, but we do have to go through the whole process to find out if it works. It boils down to, can he afford both homes if everything crashes? That's what it boils down to.
Yep.
So, yes, he can. It's the amount of which he can.
And then here's the other question. Does his mom make the whole mortgage payment?
That's a good question.
Because if he's not making like that mortgage payment, the likelihood of him being able to help you goes up.
Yes.
So call us. Make sure you get in contact with us. We'll guide you down the right path. And what are you thinking, man? What do you think about time?
Yeah, we should. So we are getting to the end of our live here. We try and go live twice a day, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We try and cut out an hour.
What time will we be on this afternoon?
Probably about between 2 and 2:30 Pacific Standard, which is 5:30 Eastern time. So we appreciate you guys. Much love. We've been Chris and Lee trying to give you real advice. Oh, we got balloons. Balloons for somebody. Thank you very much. You rock, you rock, you rock.
I'm Chris, that's Lee.
We've been Chris and Lee. Have a great day.